Well, howdy. You notice that A, I'm in a super fat world. B, it's just behind me. And C, this is weird. Well, I decided to start a new series. It's not fully finalized, but I decided to do a sort of pilot of it. This is mostly just so that I can have something to have videos made for in case I get behind on survival series. Sort of a way for me to relax, but still be able to upload. I call it Lucky Block Roulette. And you'll see why in a minute. And it involves that button over there. First off, I left a little note. You go up and begin grabbing lucky blocks. You fire the lucky block blaster 10 times until your hotbar is full, whichever happens first. You must clear your hotbar each time you do so. If you cannot empty it, store, or drop items. And refill twice per round. I had to do a sort of live stream where I tested the basic mechanics, but I hadn't fully at all fleshed out the rules, and also the live stream cut out partway through, which was annoying. So up here we have these two buttons. This is the Lucky Block Blaster. This just brings you down here. It's surprisingly seamless. This is the Lucky Block Blaster. You're going to take all the blocks and insert them all at once. You're going to do it into this hopper. It is being pulled through. It basically scrambles them up again. I'm going to grab the contents of the chest. And for the literally one person who saw that live stream, notice that previously in the live stream I had the basic contents of a bonus chest in here. I have switched it up. I have an iron pickaxe and the wooden axe, which serves as a weapon along with the notebook. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna move the chest up to the top section so that it doesn't get broken. In future episodes, I'll streamline things such as the mechanics of how this works a bit more. But for now, I sort of want to do a pilot episode to this nice little series. So first off, clear my hotbar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've got 5 different types of lucky block today. I decided that the type of lucky block that I'll use the least will move on, and the one that I use the most won't be used next time. The exception is for episodes that are themed in a specific way, since I'm going to do that sort of thing. So today we have the pink lucky block, the techno lucky block, the mechanized lucky block, the destiny lucky block, and the regular lucky block. And you'll notice that we can get proper unlucky blocks. Now I could not figure out for the life of me what you can use to make the destiny lucky block unlucky, or luckier for that matter. So there are only standard luck destiny lucky blocks. Everything else, there's either luck plus 8 or luck minus 8 blocks. In the stream I used monster eggs to represent unlucky blocks as a possible negative thing that you can get from the lucky block blaster. You gotta bite the bullet and start with the unlucky blocks. And oh goodness, literally a guardian spawn. I do not have the means to fight a guardian. So I'm gonna start with the mechanized very lucky block instead. Ooh. Okay, good. Armor. Now, so far the mechanics that was actually legitimately a pretty loud sound. It made me jump. I'm not used to hearing the fireworks fire that close. Actually, startled. Got caught. Okay. I got caught on the. I'm gonna just say poles because you do not know what the proper term for those is. I do not know wells well enough. Good thing lucky blocks and blasters. Ooh, lucky sword. Because I didn't get any lucky weapons during the live stream test. So I'm very glad to get lucky weapons this time around. What I did get is what I'm also getting now, and that's lots and lots of enchanted books. Now, something that I might not clarify enough in the rules, though it does seem very obvious. I have to use every one of these lucky blocks. Ooh. Before it can refill. I can go up to store items, obviously, but I can't refill my lucky blocks until I break all the break all the lucky blocks. If I'm given an option to craft lucky blocks, I can ignore that. But if the lucky blocks are just placed there, I have to open them. Obviously, exceptions will be made for particularly large amounts of lucky blocks. This is not technically. Ooh, ender chest. Ironically enough, the stone pickaxe is a downgrade. I'm keeping the stone axe. I'm gonna have to start throwing things. I don't normally throw things out as much as I'm doing right now, but I need to be very strategic about this. So I have better versions of all of those tools, throwing those out immediately. Run, run. So the game killed me anyway. Of course. Worse than that is the fact that the lava's leaking. I don't really actually like Minecraft lava because of the fact that when it naturally generates, usually either I need it or it's near something that I need. And of course it's an exactly one. And all it did was embolden the lava. Strike out further, and we don't want that because it's lava. Now it's actually going to be safe to open these. Nope! Sometimes when... Okay, something that happens a lot right now in my videos, might not happen in future years, but happens a lot right now that people might be confused about. Sometimes they seem to be doing things incorrectly and yelling, well not yelling, saying, Ugh. That's because I'm fighting my keyboard. It sometimes locks up because it's a keyboard and mouse combo. Which in turn is because my computer does not have very many USB ports that I can use. So for the record, that's why. It's because of the fact that my keyboard's acting up and I'm trying to fight to regain control. I mentioned this in the live stream, but again, the live stream cut out part way, so I had to enlist it. There they are. Oh wow, it's fire jockey. Now I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I have the network on, so I don't make because it does things like that. I do not like it when anything blows up that I don't deliberately set off. At least not in Minecraft. Because of the fact that it leaves a very annoying crater. I'd say I probably should have kept the stone sword just in case, but this does entire raw damage. Even forgetting the lucky effects, the lucky sword is as much damage as an iron sword. So being a sweep attack, it's supposed to be, but it wasn't meant to be. Oh, there we go. Something I'm not used to is the fact older Minecraft players might have realized my error, but for those who didn't, I accidentally double tap, which puts you into sprinting. Come on. I have a bow, but I don't have arrows. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I think I want to get a TNT from the sword to fall into here because there's a lot of items that I do not want. Don't need those, don't need those, don't need those, don't need that, don't need those. Silver bunny. Okay, the diamond axe is better durability. Well, the problem is that all these items keep falling in here. I don't want them in here. I don't want them among the trash. Well, I wouldn't call it trash, but that is generally what people who are breaking lucky blocks refer to items they do not want. I do not want. Do not want. I do not want these items. By these items, I mean those items down here. Even if some of them are good, too many of them are surplus to requirements. And they all end up exactly... I'm gonna take this dirt, I'm gonna place it right under these blocks. And it would be considered normal probably to, well, I'm not sure if it would be considered normal to jump past these but these are lucky blocks. This is one of the few times I want items to despawn. Because I simply do not need them and thus do not want them. The difficulty is on hard, largely because the Lucky Block mod seems to just set it to hard automatically. Plus requirements, 0 plus to requirements. Not surplus to requirement. Get off of me. Unwanted items. I need the sparrow, yeah. Well, I don't read the string anyway. This isn't a survival string, so it won't need to fish, and I don't. And I already have a bow. Well, 2 bows, in fact. Ah, I picked up the wrong items. There actually is a morph that will help me out. I'm surprised because I generally only use flying morphs. Okay, I'm gonna start upping the other lucky blocks I actually got from the. Oh wow, Vindicator. Real classy. On the other hand, I can lead him to the spires and get him to kill those. Oh, he has thorns. He has armor with thorns. Thankfully, I have lucky swords with fire. He's like the Bobs. He has armor with thorns. I can tell because that sound that makes me hit him. I can't really make that sound. It's too high pitched. But he was definitely. He definitely had some sort of armor on. Because that was definitely the sound of being hit by the recoil damage from thorns. Be saving that. My inventory was already full. Raw mutton, of course. Raw meat is basically the bane of my existence in any moment when I want to carry things. Well, in any lucky block game where I want to carry it. So I'm gonna eat the bread right now. This is why I set the limit to 2 per round. Of course it spawned the decks. I'm not used to the Destiny Lucky. It immediately set off the death with explosives. Where is that Vex? Where is that Vex? There is it. You know what, I'm just gonna break this with my sword. I don't care about the durability loss. I just want this Vex dead. Die already! That's why I hate Vexes, because they can go through walls. It's really, really annoying. But at least I think I got flying. Given that there's a microphone on, I'm pretty sure you can hear me slamming on the space bar. Indicates very clearly that I'm not faking, it legitimately is not a flying one. Actually, now that I think about it, I can just throw things in the lava if I don't want to. Now, I won't want to do this to games, but A, I don't need them, and B, they've already despawned. I shouldn't be surprised that my helmet broke. Yeah, I still am for some reason. Bear attack damage. Ooh, chest. Yeah. That's actually really important since I just have way too much stamina. Some unlucky blocks go that route. Actually, gonna F5 it. Ooh, I have unlucky potions. Excellent. Grenade. Of course it spawns another save mob. Not anything to help with the save mobs. It spawns another save mobs. Well, they're meant to be unlucky for the player. I'm just trying to exploit. Explode already. Close enough. I tend to use axes for creepers since I just hit and run them. Also, I do not have a shield or a bow. Both having one of those is essential for fighting off multiple skeletons. Let's zoom back to the sword and see if I can get any lucky effects. I am actually out of blocks. Drop the coin. Drop the pumpkins. Eat the last one. I I can place down the enchantment table. In their episodes, I might update the map a bit. I just went for a super flat world just because of the fact that it was the most reliable thing I could go. Section. Sweeping edge. Sweeping edge. Ooh, sweeping edge is a good enchantment. They always seem to malfunction with fire aspect, probably because there is an effect, a lucky effect that just makes them act like fire aspect. But they do seem fine with other enchantments. Act lucky bows. They don't allow. Well, I could use enchanted books, but they do not work on enchantment table. Let's go to the extra weapons in there. Extra pickaxe. Extra hoe. In fact, I'll store the damage. I'll just store all of them. Yeah, I do apologize for this video getting maybe long. Oh right, I completely forgot. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to specify from this point on that it's not particularly mandatory at all to break more than 8 lucky blocks that are generated by another lucky block. Per Curse of Binding and Curse of Vanishing. Curse of Vanishing would mean something if I didn't have Keep Inventory on. And of course I think the enchanted books are ironically enough my least favorite thing to get, because while they're pretty useful, enchanted books can't even stack if they're the same enchant. As such, since you get a lot of them from an enchanted book drops fill your inventory very quickly. It's annoying. Particularly since I don't have an anvil to use them with right now. Actually, I have a legitimate reason. You feel a lucky chicken, and that's because of the fact that the chicken morph essentially simulates the slow fall effect. Millionaire's egg. Mysterious. potion of strength. Well, it states it's a powerful diamond helmet. I'm pretty sure it's a troll. Ooh, Robobot trousers. But also B, whether it is or not, I'll save it for the end of the last round. Well, actually, this might be it. I think we gotta change it so that next time around, it's one refill per one filling per round. Just because it's so slow to break. Well, particularly to break a bunch of lucky blocks. So I'm gonna get my inventory organized. I'll be back after the jump cut. Okay, so there was not much I could do without crafting table. Since this is sort of a pilot episode, and not all the rules are perfectly finalized, I decided to go without a crafting table for this episode. Since I didn't get any wood or get a crafting table drop, well, this is what I get. Since this is the only round for this episode, because of the fact that it ended up being so long, because of that stupid cube of lucky blocks that spawned, all the mess I had to go through when working with it. I'm gonna fight one mob, but it's going to be an evoker. That was quicker than I thought. Now fight the Vexes. Oh goodness, this is going to suck. They have really annoying patterns. They're all armed with iron swords. Let's do excellent damage. And they can fly through walls. Thank goodness they die automatically. I got completely assist them of them dying. Actually, I think... Again. Vexmorph cannot fly. Which makes no sense given that it's a flying mob. From what I can tell, all the mob powers in the Mammoth mod are created individually. Yeah. But while this did end up being the length of a full video, roughly half an hour, despite being only one round, I think it was a fairly good start. Again, I'm working out the rough mechanics. If you liked this video, leave a like on it. Obviously. If you disliked it, drop a look at him going, for you. If you disliked it, drop a dislike on it, and leave a comment saying why. If you didn't dislike it, leave a comment on things like potential other after round game, other after round activity. Things like fight, like defending a base or something. suggestions on how the mechanics could be tweaked in this little game series, this little mini game series. And of course, what lucky blocks you'd like to see used in potential future episodes. With that done, I am out. Hello, Major Mackey. And I am out. See ya.